A search for answers in Gloucester at a house with its own folklore.
The story we had heard was that Robin Freeman, who's the patriarch of the family here in the 1700s, was a freed slave from South Carolina.
The house at 302 Essex Avenue is currently the headquarters of Wellspring House, a nonprofit that helps people on the North Shore become financially secure. President and Executive Director Melissa Diamond.
It may be that we start working with families when there's some kind of crisis, particularly a crisis around housing or homelessness, but our goal is to help people get to a point where they can move way beyond that.
Well aware of the stories surrounding their headquarters history, Diamond and her team partnered with Dartmouth professor Rupika Rissom.
My first instinct was to say, how do you feel about the fact that we're probably not going to figure it all out? And everyone said, oh, we know that. And then I thought, these are people I'm so excited to work with.
Still, their research uncovered plenty, especially about the man who bought this house.
For us, the story was Robert Freeman Sr. bought this house. But the story about Robert Freeman Sr. is that he was one of the largest landowners in this region, a black man in the early 19th century having over 100 acres of land. And these are the stories that we know exist, but have not often been able to assemble the documentation to prove. And so it really is sort of a landmark moment for thinking about Black history in the region.
We've been able to trace the family all the way to the present day. So now we get to understand more of the context of who are these incredibly accomplished family members throughout the generations, all of whom stem from the family.
Wellspring House has created an exhibit exploring the history of the Freeman family. Diamond says she hopes this project inspires others to do something similar.
I really feel a sense of purpose and responsibility to learn about the property that we own. We're a landowner, and if we're not going to be interested in learning about this space that we come to every day, then who is? There are many, many, many more properties to be researched and many more family histories to be understood.
And the research team at Wellsprings House says everything that they discovered was through public records.
And an incredible find, Robin Freeman, the patriarch of the family, was thought to have been enslaved in South Carolina. Actually, he was enslaved in Gloucester, right across the street from the house that his son eventually purchases. Incredible stories up there. And that is Chronicle for tonight. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Anthony Everett.
And I'm Shanna Seymour. Have a great evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.